Hello there and welcome back to the craft table at Sunny Mouse Studio. Now that we've got our page full of cute doodles that we've been working on the past couple weeks, I thought I would work at just playing around, making some Valentine cards out of these cute little guys. And these are some of the ones that I came up with. And I'm going to show you this one today. And that one's okay. I don't like it too much, but I like these other ones, I guess, with the little guinea pigs. They're cute. So these are ones just playing around with different sentiments on the different guinea pigs and allowing myself to just try things. And it's okay that I don't like that one so much. You don't know till you try. So anyways, this is the one that we're going to work on today. And I usually start with the character. And I usually start with the eyeballs because those are the hardest parts for me to get right. So I try to center it in the card. You could measure the center point if you wanted to, but I like the handmade look of this. Just getting it about in the center. And I draw his eyes, and then I give him a little nose and a little smile. And I like to work in pencil first, just I can get it how I want it before I get the paint on there. And then I'll draw his little guinea pigs. Kind of have these little flappy ears. They're kind of cute. I'll draw the ears and then maybe some little hairs going every which way. And then just bring down the sides. They're just kind of like a round furry ball. And some little feet. Something like that. And then while I'm at it, I'm just going to go ahead and pencil in the sentiment. There's so many sentiment fonts. You can just find one you like, or you can use this one. And then I'll go ahead and paint him, and then we'll do the background afterwards. I'm just using my Cutie Art Nouveau set. And I like to start with the lightest thing first. So I'm going to do his nose and his ears. And his little feet, they're kind of the same color. I'm going to go in with this brown. I hope you're having a good winter. No, winter can be hard with if you have kids getting sick and that sort of thing. I had a run-in with a jellyfish recently. I got stung by a particle of a jellyfish. It was just a piece that was kind of ground up in the ocean when I was swimming and really burned a lot, not very comfortable. And after about a week of it not healing so well, I asked my lifeguard friend, you know, what's going on? Is there anything I can do to help this? And he recommended it's called Manuka honey. It's from New Zealand, so shout out to my New Zealand friends. It was amazing stuff. I put that just directly on I call it a burn, but you know, where the sting was. And within hours, it was already significantly better. And within 2 days, it was like super healed up. And he said it works well on burns, you know, like from in the kitchen or whatever when you're cooking. So I'm going to remember that for future use. But anyways, that's been what I've been dealing with lately. But it could have been worse. It was on my legs, so I was just glad it wasn't in any sensitive areas, as bad as it was. I'm thankful that it healed. So I need to let this dry, but I want to paint these glasses. I'm trying to see. Go in here with some red glasses. I hope some of these little critters have given you ideas for Valentines or cards, or just things in your sketchbook to make. That's why I share what I'm doing, just hoping to spark an idea for someone else or give you encouragement of something to paint and enjoy. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of this beige just to kind of give them real, I don't like that so much. I want it, oh, my water's a little pink, that's what it is. I want it to be a little bit more gray. And I think I'll use this little gray. Just wanted to give him a little something underneath so he's not floating in space. Sitting on a gray blob there. And then next I'm going to go in with some light pink, and I'm going to do the whole background. And then I'm going to come back and paint the red hearts on top of that after it dries. But since I'm going off the edge of the card, I'm going to just use a piece of cardboard. Saves me from having to clean up the table. Just being careful not to go over him. But I probably could use a bigger brush. This is a number 6, I think, yeah. There, just giving it a little bit of a wash all over the whole thing here. And then you really need to make sure this is dry. And once it's dry, you can go over your lettering. So it will look like this. And I just use this Tombow pen. You can use whatever black pen you have. And also I would paint some of the red hearts around it. I didn't have one that I did that was at this stage dried already, so if you go in right now it's just gonna bleed, so I'm not gonna do that. But anyways, I would go ahead once it's dry, paint in some little hearts all over the place, and then I kind of just loosely outline them with my Pigma Micron pen. That's really a fine point. And then when you're done, you can glue it onto cardstock and you're good to go. I hope you are doing well, and I hope you're enjoying these little Valentines. And leave me any comments of any other things you'd like to see. I look forward to painting again with you soon. Take care.